And they're going to come out with an onside kick, and the Golden Lions recover at midfield. Up there to get it was Tim Gillette, I believe, or was that, nope, that was to the line of scrimmage. Roseboro and Raper, and it's going to be Preston Roseboro. First carry of the ball game, cuts it back, now tries to break it back against the grain. 10.5 as he lost a half a yard, and Roseboro's in motion this time, and Montgomery's going to loop the throw. Got a man going deep, and that's DeAndre Stevenson. He catches the ball at the 15-yard line, and he's down there. 35-yard gain on second down for DeAndre Stevenson. Tripped up as he turned to make the catch. Here's the give to Arsenio Parks, his first carry of the ball game, and Arsenio's going to score. Touchdown, Shelby from 15 yards out. So a three-play drive for the Golden Lions, and Shelby's got points on the board.
On a 15-yard.
Hold it, and Tyler Rabb on for the kick. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Deion Draper's quarterback in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network.
John.
Howard Thompson on the stop.
Logan on the return, takes the ball out to the 15-yard line. It'll be first in
Kings Mountain as well, 7-0 on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And here come the Cavaliers on their first play. It's Michael Malum, the fullback, and he comes off the right side. He's over the 20 out. Milam won the carry, and it'll be Milam again, right into the middle of the Shelby line, and then he's tackled, actually pushed forward as one of the Golden Lions under center and giving it off to Holloway, the ball carrier, coming to the near side. Holloway's to the 29, maybe the 30-yard line, and the penalty marker comes a gain of about 3, and it is a face mask against the Golden Lions. We've seen before, these are new versions of Holloway and Logan. Here's Milam, the ball carrier. He'll have the first down as he's up near the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Cavaliers, and here's the handoff to Logan, trying to get outside. Nothing but white jerseys out in front, but he bounces off one and then fumbles the football out of bounds. Gain of a couple. All folks, the defense has been out there a lot as well. Man started to go in motion was Logan, then he stops, and the give is to Milam. Milam trying to bounce it outside. He gets out of Travis Little's arm tackle, but then he is on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Man in motion is Holloway, and back to pass. Pressure coming from Parks, and the pass is caught by Logan at the 40-yard line. But needless to say, Trey Logan with a great one-handed catch, and there's the give to Milam, and Milam with
up the middle of the fullback. East Rutherford in their half-and-half drawing.
Here's the give to Holloway, coming to the near side, gets it through the first
and off the right side, number 4, Andrew Holloway.
Ties in the ball game right now for Shelby. And there's the give to Milam, and
up the middle of the fullback, number 33.
Long, tedious drive, and then come right back with it.
Ball's on the ground this time, and I believe Shelby might have it.
On the play.
Golden Lions fighting for it. Looks like 3 Golden Lions maybe on the bottom of that pile.
Cavaliers have recovered.
But it looks like East Rutherford comes up with it. Looking to throw, rolling out, and fires, and it's incomplete. The pass intended for 15 seconds
for the Cavaliers.
Shelby leads 7-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and here's the blitz by Parks, but Holloway's able to get free, or excuse me, McCoy's able to get free, but unfortunately his
pass in the end zone is incomplete.
7 or 8 yards out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The Golden Lions will take over on down. First and 10, Shelby at the 25, and the give is going to be Montgomery back to pass, actually on the fake, steps up and fires. He's got a man wide open, Larry Raper. Nobody's with Larry, and that's going to be a touchdown. 75 yards. I was looking at the other side of the field for Chris Fikes. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 4 minutes and 50 seconds for nothing on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network.
And number 11, Eric Brown.
Get it. Got it.
A fumble on the play, and the Lions have recovered.
Little John and the ball at the left. Of course, Shelby already on top 14-0 after that long touchdown pass. And here's Preston Roseboro. Touchdown Roseboro, 17 yards out. And he is in for the score.
24,
my gracious alive. Shelby scoring. Hadn't put his helmet on or something, so Stevenson will hold it for Ben Green, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining on the Hometown Radio Network.
It is Shelby 21, East Rutherford Lions, number 88, Tyler Rabb, back to receive the Cavaliers. Number 1, Quinn Littlejohn.
David says, I got a hurt arm, but I'll stick my nose in there and make a tackle.
Little John takes the ball back.
Back to East Rutherford High School, 21-0. Shelby on them at a couple of years, maybe not tonight. McCoy, the quarterback, sends a man in motion, and the ball is given to Milam, the full player, is able to move the football. You're right about that. And let's see, now they come out throwing the football as McCoy's pass is complete, but not much on the game. Again, he's got Milam behind him, and the ball is snapped. The fumble is, the ball is fumbled, and the Golden Lions had picked it up back at the 18-yard line. Who was that? Aaron Lions, a loss of about 5 yards, has benefited of the short field. And here's Montgomery back to pass, looking and fires, got a man open, but the ball was a little bit behind him as pressure came in 3A seed out of the Southwestern Conference. It's 21-0 also. Here's the give to Parks, and Parks is to the line of possession for the Cavaliers. Here's the give to Larry Raper. Raper with a man out in front of him. Now he's going to reverse his field, and there's nobody there except Daryl Montgomery leading the block in the end zone as Montgomery with a nice block on McCoy right at the goal line, and Raper scores it from 19 yards out.
Touched off the left side.
Everything ready to go. Here's the snap. Stevenson gets it down. Kick is up, and good. 146.
28-0 in Londale.
Boy, DeAndre and David combining on that stop.
20-yard line. Off the right side, number 4, Andrew.
Right side, and there's Holloway in motion. The give is to Milam. Milam off the left side, running hard. Aaron Smith finished his first quarter. Shelby has jumped out quickly and leading this ball game from the get-go. Here's the handoff to Holloway. He'll have the first down.
Side, number 4, Andrew Holloway. Holloway takes the ball up.
Golden Lion defense held on downs down here. Here's Milam, the ball carrier, and that's Kenneth Curley jumping up in there trying to get him. David Oyster finishing him off, but not before he. Looks like Mabe will get the play off. He will, and now they run a little inside handoff, and that's not a shovel pass, and that'll lose them about 2 yards. So on the shovel first quarter play, we're through one quarter with Shelby on top, 28-0 on the Medical Arts. And Holloway behind him, and Mabe is looking to throw, rolling to the near side under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 33-yard line by Miles Lawrence.
In the backfield for a sack by number
Lawrence with the Little John. And Mabe right back to pass, and it looks like it's a double pass as Little John fires. He's got a man, and it's caught at the 1 yard line. Making the catch is number 44, knocking on the Shelby door. And the give is to Milam, and Parks stops Milam. All right, here's the give to Milam again, just digging his head into the pile and trying to the Cavaliers knocking on the door. And it's Mabe on the quarterback keeper, and I don't believe he's in either. As the Shelby defense has come up big here without. They've been stopped on their first 3 attempts from inside. And they'll give it to Milam, and he dives it into the end zone for the touchdown. After touchdown, here's the snap, the hold. It's a high snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is off the crossbar, no good. 9:30 back, and 1 minute to listen to Golden Lions football on the hometown.
Number 25, Larry Raper.
Back to East Rutherford High School, 28-6. Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and here's Larry Raper on the return of kick, and he's pulled down at the 25. Extra point was no good, and Shelby leads it by 22. Here's the give to Roseboro, and Roseboro second down and 9 for the Golden Lions. Roseboro in motion, and Montgomery looks to pass. Back to throw, and he's got a man. He fires it up, and it's almost caught by Javis Bridges at the 40. Harrill, a 30-second break, and we're back. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. How about that? First snap is one from the shotgun, and here's the pass complete to Raper, and Raper coming to the middle of the field, and he's out over the 35 out to about the 30 game with Antoine Ross and do some damage, but it isn't happening for the Mounties tonight. And here's Preston Roseboro.
24.
As Montgomery up under Tyler Rabb, I should say, his center. Looking to throw, and the pass is batted down and then almost intercepted. Hopper, Roseboro, and Raper are split out to the near side. You talk about speed. Oh, my goodness. Roseboro sits down in the zone, and he's open, but now Montgomery's going to take a sack. Back at the, let's see, they're going to mark him at the
5, Tyler Rabb.
Austin Huffstetler in there to do the long snapping for Shelby. And he gets it back to Tyler Rabb, no problem, but pressure from the Cavaliers, and Tyler just booms one. Oh, my gracious. Fielded by Littlejohn inside his 10-yard line. Littlejohn to the near side, tries a stutter step, and he steps out of bounds. What about the end of that? First down and 10, Captain. Let's see what the Cavaliers do. Jordan Mabe, the quarterback, hands it off to Michael Milam. Milam with room to run into the secondary. Shelby making a bunch of arm tackle type attempt. Team in the state, or a first stringer or a second stringer. You got to wrap up. Here's Holloway trying to get outside, breaks it right between two Shelby defenders. And it takes what would have been a no gain out to Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Here's Milam, big hole right side. Milam into Shelby territory and down to the 47. No question about it. Mabe to the line, sends his man in motion, and it'll be the give coming to the near side. And Logan breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Continues to run. We're down to about 4.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. There's Milam, the ball carrier, and a penalty marker comes in the area. And that'll back him up. Here's ball right back at the midfield stripe. Here's Mabe, back to pass. Mabe looking deep and firing deep, but Roseboro's the one back there. And then Littlejohn, nice defense as he reaches over. And considering that the officials didn't make any call, it's an excellent play by Littlejohn. Here's Mabe under pressure, looking to throw again, just fires it deep. Jonathan Hopper, oh, what a catch by the Cavaliers. Hopper had the play in his.
The ball bounces up in the air and lands in number 44's lap as it's laying on the ground.
Gain of 27 on the play for the Cavaliers, and now
Cavaliers from the 16. Off the left.
Down and 4 for the Cavaliers inside the Shelby 20-yard line. Milam the ball carry, and right now Shelby just can't tackle Michael Milam. He's inside. 4th down and short. They try to draw Shelby offside, and do they? I believe they did. Well, there's Milam, the ball carrier, and Milam just put everybody up there at the line of scrimmage and say, throw the football to beat us. Here's the ball carrier, Logan, trying to get wide, and Arsenio Mark says,
Hasn't touched it since.
At the
3rd down and goal, ball's at the 11-yard line, and here's May, back to pass, in with pressure, finds a man wide open at the 4, and down to the 1-yard line is Michael Milam on the completion. They send a man in motion, and Milam is going to be dropped for a loss by Gerald Lale. Lale cut through the line and hit downs.
And Shelby will take over on downs at the 3-yard line.
Lions decide to do. They do take a knee. So an interesting Family Dentistry halftime show. After this 3-minute break, you're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network.
Eric Brown.
In case you missed that, Sam Burris went out with an ankle sprain, and Tyler had to move to center. And here's the kickoff. It is taken in the face by Brian Payne, but I guess that game's over in Burns tonight. Kings Mountain as getting their playoff hopes bashed in on a quarter. Jordan Mabe in at quarterback for East Rutherford, and the give is to Milam. And again, Milam, nice running room.
And sustain some long drives and keep the Shelby offense off the field.
Milam again, this time over the left side. Our running attack. We saw it last week. We're seeing it again tonight. It's not costing us ball games by any means, but it is a bit of a struggle for red E and a set of swords.
Side, number 4.
So already with 23 carries.
And here he is on the delay. And nice hard hit that time by Shuntrey Smith.
The Golden Lions.
It's a high snap well over Milam's head, and he's back to the 10-yard line, and Corey Brooks is there to sack him for a loss back at the 5-yard line.
Is taken down.
Oh man, that just killed his. Raper and Roseboro, and that's Roseboro in motion, and the give is to Parks, touchdown, Arsenio Parks. 9 yard, let's give him, I can't give him 10, let's give him 9 yards, touchdown.
Golden Lions.
The point after touchdown, DeAndre Stevenson to hold. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, is up, and the kick is no good. So he hooked it. And Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard back in a minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. On your Golden Lions Radio Network, 34-6 Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard as the Golden Lions, Tyler Rabb kicks it off and slipping down as he gets his...
Drop, kickoff return, and had a bad snap
on the left side, number 4, Andrew Holloway.
On this play. And here he is, Milam the ball carrier, and Milam
off the right side, the fullback, number 33,
Milam the fullback, and he sends Logan in, check that, Logan in motion, but the give is to Milam, and Milam's to the 30-yard line. Shelby on top, 34-6 on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and the give is to Holloway. Holloway looking for running room, and it's to the 35-yard line. They just can't stop anybody on defense. Here's Logan, the ball carrier.
Logan on the carry.
And when they're trying to get wide, at least against this Shelby group, they're not able to do that as the in the game passing. And he sends Logan in motion, and he's back to throw rolling. Shelby gets pressure, the pass is caught, and Holloway brings it in at the 45-yard line up to the 46. The question is, why isn't Jordan Mabe their quarterback to start this ball game instead of McCoy? Because Mabe has looked pretty good. He's just a sophomore, but he's a big kid. And for the Golden Lions, for the Cavaliers. Mabe in trouble this time, though, as he is sacked by Corey Brooks. Back center. Well, I don't know if it's boring, but it's definitely different, sure enough, as Parks the ball carrier.
Side, number 36.
Game for him to get that many carries. And the give again is to Parks, and he's into the secondary running like a halfback. Arsenio Parks to the 40, to the 35. Quarter, Shelby on top, 34-6. And Montgomery, with the exception of one DB, kind of what I was thinking Shelby might ought to try to do a while ago. And there's Parks again to the 20, still on his feet, down to about the... And he'll hand it off to Roseboro, fumbles the football, it's on the ground, let's see who got it. And East Rutherford's got it at the 20-yard line. Montgomery and Roseboro, confusion in the backfield, ball gets... First down and 10 to give to Holloway, coming to the near side, big head of steam, nice tackle that time by Jonathan Holloway. Under a minute to go in the quarter. And the Cavaliers will give it to Milam. And Milam has a penalty marker. Mabe under center. Will hand it off to Holloway, coming to the near side. Holloway, head down, running hard. Holloway to the 45 and out of bounds at about the 43.
against Shelby last week.
And the give is to Milam. And Milam on his feet to the 40.
Off the left side,
and he is hit there. 6 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. As we go to the fourth quarter with Shelby on top, 34-6, but markers are down for Milam. And here's Mabe back to pass, throwing off his back foot, and nearly. Third down and 12. Back to pass is Mabe. This time he sets and fires, and running into his own man is Littlejohn. Ran into Holloway, looked like 4 for the Cavaliers. Milam, the fullback, and now they will punt it away. Milam, the punter, and this is a short end-over-end kick that's going to take kind of a sideways bounce.
And get you some food.
Roseboro in motion, and Thompson will keep it on the quarterback keeper. And Thompson, we've seen the speed all year long in chances like this, and Thompson is down to the 30-yard line.
The
penalty marker is down. Actually coming back by against the Golden Lions is what we'll call it, because it's 1st and 6. And the Thompson sends Wendell McCassell in motion as McCassell's in there at a halfback slot now, and the give is to Gidney, the fullback, and Gidney to the third. Thompson sends his man in motion and will keep it right in behind the fullback Gidney, and on the tackle, really stacking a lot of men in the box are the Cavaliers, and Thompson keeps it that time and is swarmed under. Showing trips to the near side, a single wide to the far side. Thompson back to pass. They're setting up the screen. It's going to be complete to Donovan Gidney, and now penalty markers are down. There should be a marker down for a face mask, but there is not. 93-yard fake punt. It's got to be a misprint. Vanderhoof gets his foot into this one, and it's going to take a Shelby bounce inside the 30, and the Golden Lions will down it at the 8 remaining in the ball game. East Rutherford.
Run their own 25.
Census in 2A poll all year and finished an undefeated season.
Mabe passes out here complete to McCoy, and now they'll do that double pass again as McCoy's pass can go into the coin toss. If a big hit right there from Donovan Gidney, but the ball carrier will not go in the tackle. So short yardage situation here, and there's a give to another fullback who's in the ball game.
And the future then right now.
And here's a fumble in the backfield. The ball's on the ground, and Shelby's Barrington Savage has it at the 34-yard line. So a miscommunication on the handoff. Thompson back in there at quarterback. Will throw the football. He's got a man, and that's Teray Whitehurst. That might be Teray's first catch of the year, as he's down to about the 20-yard line, very close to a. We had from Crest was 34-7, 41-7 over South Point. And Hopper, the ball carrier, down to the 14 game. Howard Thompson under center, and he runs into Donovan Gidney as Gidney regular holder out. I don't know if you want to practice that or not. Maybe you do, but the give is going to be Thompson on the keeper, and he won't gain anything. No throw into that starting quarterback role next year. Thompson on 4th down and 4. This time he gives it to Gidney, and Gidney is stopped short. A gain of a yard, maybe. Actually, the PA announcer said that was Corey Brooks, and then may have played, and that's my mistake. Here's Mabe, back to pass. Just kind of rears back and fires one, and this one's picked off by DeAndre Stevenson. Keandre had one, now DeAndre's got one, and he's going to try to return it. And he's inside the 15, and then backpedals out to about the 16, but they're going to mark him at about the 14. Thompson with Gidney behind him, and the give is to Wendell McCassell. McCassell fumbles the football. Ball's loose, and it's scooped up by East Rutherford.
Lost fumble, punt, lost fumble, turnover on downs, an interception, and a fumble.
Here's May back to pass again, and this one is complete. And Stevenson, Lewis Carpenter. And here's May back to pass, gets pressure, steps up and fires, and this one's going to be intercepted by
May's pass is intercepted by
Shelby's Javis Whitesides. It's the ball game. The final score: Shelby 34, East Rutherford 6. Back in 3 minutes with the LPL finale. I'll tell you what, I'm glad regular season's over.